Alright, some thoughts. I'm in a enclosed space which, as I mentioned before, keeps those guys out. Squirrels will eat your seeds. Now, I've got a very small seed bed situation here. I've only got maybe 10 different species. Some of these are just, that's an ornamental. These are ornamentals. That's some radish, okra, and I think these are radish as well. That's definitely a bean or a squash of some kind. I reused this bed for my broccoli, which is doing okay. This was covered in broccoli, but these pans, as clever as I thought I was for using them, they wick away all the moisture very quickly. So I've got some more seed beds going here. My tomatoes are not doing well. My peas I just got in. These are some basil. Here is some lettuce. This is my spinach. I need to water those. The long story short here, though, is that it's fairly time intensive. So my big thing as I look at all of this is how can I find a way to get my seed to do that in this. Now, these are peas, so they're fairly easy, and the spinach did surprisingly well. But some of the other varieties, like your lettuces and your basils, they need a little more time and a little more care. And again, the goal should be 100% germination or close to it, because gathering seeds, harvesting seeds is time intensive. And then ultimately, I mean, getting them into the ground is the next step. Or is it? I mean, you go with a soilless culture. This is basil, or chard rather. It's doing fairly well. So that's the thought. How do you get 100% germination in your seed beds and minimize the death of your seeds if you transfer them to a different media? Thanks for